Hello, Professor. This is our group presentation. We are group number 210, and our title for this presentation will be Growing Success Optimizing Processes in Coffee Capsules Manufacturing. These are our team members. I am Priyanka, and along with me are my colleagues Olubukola, Benson, and Francis. I am Priyanka, and I will be presenting the few upcoming slides of this. So for this medium-sized coffee company, our goal will be fixed to reduce the number of defects and also to improve the customer satisfaction and feedback from the customers and quality control of the production process. There are many stakeholders that are directly or indirectly linked to this project. Internal stakeholders like project production team, management, and external stakeholders like customers, suppliers. There are many problems that are related to this project, but the important four problems will be discussed in this presentation. The first one is the high number of the defect rate of coffee capsules. The second one is the delays in production of the products. Third one is the dissatisfaction of customer and a lot of customer complaints. The fourth one will be the increased cost due to work and waste production. So to resolve all these issues related to this project, the four important techniques will be used. The first one is the Six Sigma technique that will be used to identify the issues and will be used to solve the issues. The second one will be the increased training for the employers on quality checks, and the third one will be the quality assurance process will be enhanced using many testings, inspections using AI and many other sources. Also, new equipments will be introduced in the company for increased production and maintaining the quality of the product. So these improvements will directly or indirectly lead to enhanced product quality, which will result in higher customer satisfaction, reduced complaints, and increased loyalty of the customers towards the firm. So here we expect direct savings through reduced waste and reduced cost, along with the indirect savings from improved employee motivation and the production of the products. So here is the initial estimated financial cost of the project. The project required an investment of $5,000 for training, $20,000 for equipment upgrades, and $10,000 for quality assurance enhancements. So these costs were necessary to implement our strategies effectively. Here, the estimated annual savings from reduced waste and improved efficiency total is nearly $25,000, with an additional $5,000 in increased revenue from improved customer satisfaction, which is resulting in total first year benefits of nearly $30,000. So overall, while the initial project cost were $35,000, the project benefit in the first year amount to $30,000, which demonstrates the potential for significant ROI as our improvements take full effect over time. So this is the list of assumptions for our project. Our project will impact nearly 59 workers, 10 assurance team employees, 5 managers who will be operating in 3 different countries, the US, Canada, and the UK. So here we assume that nearly 5% there will be increase in sales due to improved customer satisfaction, and 20% reduction will be in defects based on our historical data. So here also our equipment is expected to last long, at least for 5 years. This will contribute to long-term cost savings. Thank you so much. The next upcoming few slides will be presented by Olubukola. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll be continuing on the next slide. My name is Olubukola Ayomide. Adenipekun. We'll be talking about the data collection plan. So here we're defining the measures, we're talking about the source of the measure. We're also going to be talking about the time frame and the sampling plan and the method to measure. So that means we're going to be talking about what, where, when, frequency, and how. So we'll first talk about the deficit rate. The deficit rate, that's the percentage of the defect coffee capsules produced per batch. Then where it's happening in the production line data system. So the sampling plan is for all datas, and that's the frequency. There's going to be sampling plans for all datas, and there'll be subgrouping plans too, and also the how is going to be done on Excel. And same thing will happen to all the customers' complaints, the production efficiency, and all. So moving to the next slide, you have to understand the data. In understanding the data, we have to look at the trend. And for the first one, it says that the defect rates decreased from 5.2% to 2.8%. The insight is that it indicates that there's effective quality improvement. Then for the second one, the efficiency increased from 450 to 510 capsule per hour. So that means insight is that it has improved process leads to an higher output. So I'm also going to talk about how you understand the data, and we'll be looking at the sales revenue versus the production cost. We'll also be looking at the total number of customers complaint. So for the complaints, we'll see that the complaint reduced from 15 to 6. Then for the insights, higher customer satisfaction and few deficits. So under the sales revenue and production chart, we saw that the sales up from $250,000 to $280,000. So the cost down from $200,000 to $182,000. So the insight means that it increased productivity through improved efficiency. So now when we talk about, we're also going to be looking at the total number of customers complaints. We'll see that for the broken seal, we have 35 people. For incorrect filling, we have 63%, and for the weak capsule structure, we have 27. So the distribution shows that for incorrect filling, we have 47%, broken seal 26%, weak capsule structure, we have 27%. Insights, that's incorrect filling, is the most common defect. So we also have to talk about the baseline flow chart. We have to look at from the start. You receive your raw materials, you inspect the materials that pass through inspection, goes to the grind with coffee, then you fill in capsule and you seal capsule, and then it stops. So the causes and effects diagram. So we also have these causes, and it looks at the material, the supplier, and how the flow chain moves. So we also have to look at the control chart. In looking at the control chart, we see that the total number of weeks is 12. The average issues per day is 3.78. The UCL is 8.55, and the LCL is 0. Thank you. I'll pass it to my next colleague.
Thank you, Olubukola. Myself, Benson Fernandez, and I will walk you through the next slides of the presentation. So now we will see the baseline force field analysis. In this, we can see some challenging and hindering forces. Initially, hindering forces like budget constraints and equipment downtime outweighed the helping forces such as employee training and management support. This analysis guided our improvement strategies to enhance production quality. Next, we have some process improvement, and we have some enhanced employee training, which resulted in a 15% reduction in defect rates, a 20% increase in production capacity through advanced machinery, and a 25% improvement in defect detection rates through enhanced quality control systems. Also, we have observed a 30% reduction in supply chain disruptions through optimizing the supply chain. And finally, we also see a 15% increase in efficiency through implementation in lean manufacturing. Next, we'll move on to the impact from process improvement. We have seen reduced defect rate from 5.2% to 2.8%, and there is an increased efficiency in production. So previously it was 450 capsules per hour, and now it's 510 capsules per hour. And we also received a higher customer satisfaction, which is positive for the company. And we also observed a sales revenue increase by 12%. These changes have led to a higher customer satisfaction and a more robust brand reputation. Now let's move on to the improved process flow chart. In this, we can see the four key areas which have been modified for our improvements. So previously we have updated the inspection to automated inspection. We have improved the technology for grinding the coffee beans. We have also automated the filling process along with a precision instrument for sealing. Now you can see that previously we had only one level of check for for materials. Now we have checks at two other areas, which is consistent grind size and consistent filling. Next we'll move on to the summary of improvements and based on the process changes made. And we transitioned from manual inspection to automated systems, enhancing accuracy and reducing errors. We also upgraded the grinding and sealing technologies, which have minimized the defects and improved overall product quality. We have also seen some improvement in packaging line through enhanced automations, and we have also improved the grinding process to maintain uniform grinding. After this, we can see the force field analysis for the improved process, and here we can see that the helping forces now dominate with a total score of 23, while the hindering forces have a total score of just 10. This is achieved through enhanced training, operational machinery, and positive customer feedback. And moving on, we also have a significant improvement in the cost and benefit region of a project after the improvements. So as per the initial project cost, which was like 5,000 for employee training, 20,000 for equipment upgrades, and 10,000 for quality assurance enhancements, the benefits have been estimated to be of far much greater value, with an annual savings from reduced wastage to go up to like $15,000, and annual savings through improved efficiency to go up to like $25,000, and also an increased revenue from improved customer satisfaction that's totaling up to $5,000. Next, we'll look more into this, and this will be handled by Francis. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Francis Emerich Alafriz, the last presenter for our presentation project. I'll be discussing the projected financial impact of our coffee capsule production enhancement project. Our assumptions are based on improvements in 3 countries and involve 150 employees. We anticipate a first-year net benefit of $10,000, with total project cost at $35,000, showing a promising outlook from our $45,000 in anticipated benefits. Moving on to our control plan, we've established comprehensive strategies across key areas, from quality control using SPC charts to inventory management and customer feedback analysis. These tasks are distributed among key personnel to ensure operational excellence and accountability. Follow-up issues. We have identified critical follow-up issues such as supplier quality variability, high energy consumption, employee turnover, and packaging waste management. To improve product consistency, supplier audits are recommended. Energy-efficient solutions are proposed to reduce operational costs. Enhanced retention strategies are suggested to address skill gaps caused by high turnover. Lastly, investigating sustainable packaging options is advised to address environmental concerns and reduce waste. These measures aim to boost efficiency, sustainability, and overall business performance. Our next step is key actions include scheduling regular audit for supplier quality improvement, launching an energy efficiency program to cut costs and consumption, and initiating an employee retention program with clear career path and benefits. Additionally, a pilot for eco-friendly packaging solutions will be introduced to reduce environmental impact. Lastly, the company plans to expand into new market through a detailed analysis of potential regions. These initiatives aim to strengthen core operations, drive sustainable growth, and enhance the company's competitive edge. Acronyms and definitions. This slide provides definitions for our acronyms used throughout our presentation, ensuring clarity for all stakeholders involved. Let's briefly go over some acronyms and definitions we've used, like COGS for cost of goods sold and SPC for statistical process control, ensuring we're all on the same page. In summary, our project successfully enhanced coffee capsule production quality, efficiency, and profitability. The improvements we implemented resulted in significant cost savings and increased revenue, supporting our strategic goals. Our recommendations: to maintain momentum and drive further growth, we recommend expanding our market reach and adopting sustainable practices such as eco-friendly packaging solutions to align with consumer trends and regulatory requirements. Thank you, everyone.